jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. It's not my problem.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Orchard Park. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the jump. Down. Go.
And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 1. It brings up second and 5.
From the 31, here's second and 5.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Panther 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Steady.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Chiefs have a first down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Tiger, 19. Here we go. Stop.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 35, here's second down and 6. He'll drop to throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. TD catch of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll go play action here with Allen. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Allen goes with the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Third and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
They're on the 6-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Room to run past the 30. And he's taken down up past the 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 70 Hawk, 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the stream, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They are facing a 2nd and long.
Here we go. Bronco.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
70 Timberwolves.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Buffalo.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. It's a nice job there making that happen.
They're getting slant there. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Allen to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. One more time going up top with Allen. We're trying to send to the tight end screen. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Here we go on 4th down. It's Allen to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point by Bass is good, and the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. 2nd and inches.
50. Go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Steady.
They'll stay on the ground. Into the secondary again. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready?
Now this time they'll look to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back.
Number 0. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 18-yard line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Second and 7.
Go!
He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's got it at the 1. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here is Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It leads to 2nd
I
and
think the
10.
biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I tell the G, hey, watch him do it.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
319! What's that?
Now it's Allen. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
What's that?
Allen now off the bootleg. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. That is George Karlaftis able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on 2nd and goal. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Alert, alert, alert!
From the gun, Josh Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Pass it.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
19-18. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Worthy. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. 1st down, KC.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
7.
They'll look to throw. This one complete, right side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, an underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
19 sight. 19. 19. Go check. Go check. Ready.
Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
56, 56.
On first down, it's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
47-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Middle.
Here's a second and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is hot! Touchdown, Buffalo! What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes Worthy to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw here is complete. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4. He'll drop the throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Danielle Hunter gets Mensa for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Stephanie!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Ready? 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rodney, 18, ready?
That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains and force the turnover on downs.
Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Look out!
A run now on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bills. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Come on.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Now give up the middle, and he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bills first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll give on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, Buffalo. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football at their own 40.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second